Hi guys, welcome back. And today I decided to do a fun Halloween tag that I saw Pretty and Flaw do. So I actually have the laptop in front of me, so I'm going to be reading off the questions. So if you see me looking down, you know why. And I decided to film this video. I'm actually holding my camera on a selfie stick, so if you see a little bit wobbly, sorry about that, guys. But I wanted to do this video in front of my Halloween tree. If you guys can see, it's right there in my corner. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to do it in that way. So let's get started because there's about 30 questions. I did read through all of them. There's a couple of them I probably don't have answers for, but I'll read them and give the best answer, and hope you guys enjoy. So let's get started. So number one, it's favorite horror or Halloween theme song. And my all-time favorite is Michael Jackson's Thriller. It's just, that song always plays during around Halloween time. It's one of my faves, and I just can't think of anything else. When I think of Halloween song, that's the first song that pops into my head. So that's my favorite. Let's see, number two, name something you wouldn't want to run in the dark forest or an abandoned building. Probably just, I probably wouldn't be afraid of like cats or anything, but maybe if I saw like a dog or someone that just didn't look like like they were up to no good, maybe someone that looked suspicious, that would probably make me afraid. But yeah, I think at night dogs are more scarier to me than cats are, so that's just me. Number three, have you ever played with a Ouija board? No, I've never played with a Ouija board. I've always wanted to, believe it or not, but my husband is like totally like, no, that's crazy. And my friends, a lot of my friends are all big weenies too. They do not like that type of stuff. So I was unfortunate to never get to play with one. Number four, what's your favorite monster or villain? I think Freddy Krueger is an all-time classic. Also, was it Michael Myers and Scream? I don't know what that guy's called, but the guy in the mask and the knife in the movie Scream, that one is one of my favorites too. So I would say all three of those. The creepiest thing that's ever happened to you while you were alone. I've heard voices like one time I was in the bedroom with my husband, we were watching TV, and my two younger ones were in the living room. So this wasn't even, it was probably the evening time, and my grandma lives next door, and she'll come in, like she'll come knock on the door or just, you know, welcome herself in. We don't mind. And I thought I heard her call out my name, and I looked at my husband and I got up. He heard it too, which was so strange. I come out to the living room and I asked the kids, I'm like, oh, where's Grandma? And they're like looking at me strange. Grandma's not here. I'm like, what do you mean Grandma's not here? I heard her voice. I heard her call out my name. And they're like, no, Mom, Grandma never came over. So that was strange because me and my husband both heard it. So I would say that was pretty creepy for me. So let's see. Number six, if you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, would you do it? I would, but not alone. I like that kind of stuff. I love watching like Ghost Hunters and Taps, and I love those type of shows. But like I said, I don't have anybody around me that is willing to do any crazy stuff like that. So, but yeah, I would. If someone was with me, I definitely would do something like that. I think that would be kind of cool. Let's see. Number seven, are you superstitious? Yes, I am. Number eight, do you ever see figures in your peripheral vision? I do, which is strange. Like shadows and just, especially when you're home alone, you either think you hear things or, you see something kind of flash by on the corner of your eye. That's always crazy. So I definitely would get that. Number nine, which urban legend scares you the most? I don't know. I really don't have anything that scares me in that sense. So I don't really have a good answer for that one. Let's see. I'm trying to move down the questions here. Okay. Do you prefer, number 10, do you prefer gore or thrillers? I actually like thrillers, even though I do like to watch scary movies. Sorry, we have that motion sensor bird from the DT. It always makes noise. Yeah, I do like gore movies. You know, I like the slashing and all that nasty blood guts type stuff, but I do prefer thrillers over those because thrillers actually seem to scare me more than gory movies. I think it's just so fake that to me it doesn't scare me. So I definitely would like to, I like thrillers way more. Okay, so number 11, do you believe in multiple dimensions in the world? I don't know, that's an iffy one. I kind of believe like after you pass, you kind of go into something and you're kind of there for a little bit before you decide, you know, I believe in heaven and hell, so I guess I would say yes, but yeah. I don't believe in reincarnation though. You know how some people say, oh, I was such and such in a different world or past, but not me. I don't believe in that stuff, but I do believe in heaven and hell. And I don't know if you would consider those other two worlds, but let's see. Have you ever made a potion? No, I have not. Do you get scared easily? I do if I'm alone, but not if I'm with other people. I love to go on haunted houses, and like you guys know, we do one every year. We actually are not, and I don't know if you guys noticed, last year I did post up videos during this time, like the step-by-step of how our haunted house was coming along. This year we are not. We are trying to save money. Like I said, I am sharing a car right now with my daughter, and she is using mine, and I'm having to use my grandma's car, and that is just, it's hard because my grandma's car is not very reliable and doesn't have air conditioner, doesn't have heater, does not have radio. So it's a struggle for me. I know that's not a bad thing, but it is a struggle, and it's on its last leg. So we are saving up money so my daughter can have her own car. I get my car back, and then my middle one just had surgery a couple weeks ago, so we decided to cut a corner, and that corner is our haunted house. Unfortunately, we love Halloween, and my house is decorated. We will be, you know, handing out candy like usual. We'll probably decorate a little bit in front of the porch, but as far as our big haunted house, we are not doing it this year. But if you guys want to go back into my playlist, look on my vlogs, look up on my haunted house, you will see that we go all out. And it takes time and it takes money, so. And I'm going off subject. Let's go. Okay, what was the one I was looking for? Okay, have you ever played Bloody Mary? Yes, you know, high school, slumber parties, of course, we all done those games. Do you believe in demons and the devil? Yes, I do. You're home alone, but you hear footsteps in your house. What do? I'll just go check the house. I go from room to room, door to door, pushing the doors all the way back to the walls, making sure there's no one hiding behind the door. Check that shower, check that bathroom. You never know. But yeah, if I think I hear something, yeah, I'm one of those paranoid people, and I will do that. So, okay. If you get trapped in one scary movie, what would you choose? I don't know. That's a hard one because the scary movies that I watch, they all die. Most of them anyways. So I don't know. I can't really say which one that would be. Okay, if you could wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would you be? Well, of course, I would be Minnie Mouse. I would be Minnie Mouse or Ariel. Those are my two favorite Disney costumes, and that's what I would be, something like that. Number 19, would you ever go to a graveyard at night? Yes, I would not have a problem. Again, not alone, but I would definitely not have a problem going. Number 20, in a zombie apocalypse, what is your weapon of choice? I would say a sword. I think a sword is quiet, wouldn't lead more zombies to come, and it's a clean it's a clean way to just knock them out. So yeah, I would say a sword. A big long one. Number 21. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or trick or treat? I would definitely want to go to a Halloween party. I love trick or treating too, but I don't do that anymore. But a Halloween party for me is the way to go. Number 22. In a horror movie, are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, or the smart one, or the killer? I would say I would be the comedy one. I would always try to make light of the situation. Probably make jokes before we were going to die or get slashed or murdered or whatever. Yeah, I would definitely be the one making jokes. Number 23. Do you have to watch something happy after watching a horror movie? No, I can go to bed directly after watching a very scary movie. My best friend, on the other hand, I was there a couple weeks ago. I spent the night at their house, our family over there, and her husband actually likes scary movies, which I do. My husband and her, not so much, but we'll always watch one just to get a reaction out of each other. And it was so funny because we had watched one the last time, and the guys, everybody, it was late, everybody went to bed, and she's like, I need to watch like a romantic comedy. I'm like, okay, I'll stay up with you. And it was the funniest thing because she needed to do that in order to sleep. I'm like, really? You're an adult. She's like, I don't care, I can't sleep. So yeah, there are people like that. I didn't know, but for me, yeah, I don't care. Okay, so number 24. While watching scary movies, are you the one who yells at the characters, the person with their eyes covered the whole time, or the person who falls asleep? I am the one who yells at the characters. Plain and simple, because I want to know what's going on, so I don't want to miss anything. So yeah, my eyes are open the whole time. Number 25, are you the one who gets scared or who does the scaring? I like to do both, but I'm probably more the one who obviously likes to do the scaring. 26, favorite scary book. I'm not a huge reader, guys, so I can't really answer that. I don't know. I do remember like the Goosebump books and stuff like that. I do think those were always kind of cool and creepy. I know those are probably not scary and they're child books, but I thought those were always cool as growing up. 27. How old were you when you first saw your horror movie? I do not know. I just know I've always liked Halloween. My dad always liked Halloween. He would go up on the roof and scare kids as they were coming to trick or treat at our door. He would kind of get a big stick and kind of tap people on their shoulders. So he would always do that. So, but as far as remembering my first scary movie, I don't know which one that would be. And let's see, 28. What is your first Halloween costume? I don't know if it was Raggedy Ann. I don't know. I remember it was those plastic costumes. We had the plastic outfits with the plastic masks that had the rubber band wrapped around the head. So uncomfortable, you can't breathe. So I remember dressing up. Like, I see pictures like of me in those type of costumes, but I'm not sure what it was. I want to say Raggedy Ann, but I could definitely be wrong. I don't even know if she existed back then. Probably did. I'm not that I don't know how old I'm making myself sound, but yeah, it was those plastic costumes back then. And then 29, what are you going to be for Halloween this year? I am not sure, just because I definitely dress up every year, and especially when we do our haunted house, but since I'm only going to be handing out candy this year, I might just do something very simple. I was Minnie Mouse last year. I might just do that again, just because it's simple for me to dress up as. And then number 30, which is our last question, guys, and we're at 14 minutes, so I'm so excited. This wasn't too long. If you could have a spooky Halloween pet, a black cat, owl, bat, rat, wolf, what would you pick? I would probably pick a black cat because the cats don't scare me, and yeah, even though my son's allergic to cats, so we can't have one in the house, but I would choose a black cat if we could. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun Halloween tag. I thought it was super cool, and Pretty and Flaw did it, and I think there was someone else that I saw do it too, but I enjoyed it. I think this was great questions and perfect for Halloween time. You guys know I'm a big fan, and I hope you guys are all doing well and enjoyed this tag / chit chat. So I will see you guys all in my next video. And if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that red button and subscribe. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye, guys.